Back to T-Boys TV again. I hope you're well, I'm well. Just a little warning before I start this video. If I keep going, it's because I've got hay fever, so it's peak, but it is what it is. But obviously, this is another T-Boy Discusses. Hope you've all been enjoying them. Hope you've all been enjoying the daily uploads. I can't even speak, you know what I mean? I've uploaded every day since Sunday. But, yeah, we're going to talk about 5 topics today. So the first topic we're going to talk about is the Premier League fixtures have been announced. Obviously, I'm just going to talk about the Liverpool ones. So on the opening day of the season, as you can see, we've got Norwich away. Now, this is weird because when they last came up 2 seasons ago, we had them in the opening game then at Anfield when we beat them 4-1. So yeah, that's going to be a decent opening day game. Be interesting to see what Norwich do in the summer and if they spend, because they have a chance of staying up if they do spend. That's what I think messed them up last season. Not last season, sorry, the season before that. So yeah, and then next game we got Burnley at home. Now we need to get revenge. You know what I mean? We did away from home, but we need to get revenge and get the Anfield win. Hopefully there'll be fans, so hopefully that'll help. Chelsea at home, that's going to be a very good game. So they're all the games in August. In September, we got Leeds away. Tough place to go, we know that. Crystal Palace at home, I think we should win that. And then Brentford away. Now, I'm looking forward to this. Obviously, one of my cousins supports Brentford, so he's gassed that they've gone up. That's going to be a very good game. Might be one of them where his dad... Sorry, my voice went dodgy then. Where his dad asked me if I want to come to that. I mean, I might go to that. But, yeah. And then in October, the month of my birthday, we have got we've got 2 tough games. Very tough games. Man City at home. Oh, that's going to be tough. Watford away. Now, you know I don't like these mugs, so hopefully we can do them over and get revenge. You know what I mean? I might try and go to that as well, because that's not far from mine. If away fans can go, obviously, to these games. Manchester United away. Now, that's 2 days before my birthday, so hopefully we can get that early birthday dub. And then we got Brighton at home, which I think we should win that, if I'm being totally honest. And then in November, a pretty tough run, if I'm being honest. West Ham away, but we tend to do well at West Ham away, so hoping for the same. Arsenal at home, we tend to do well against Arsenal at home. Southampton at home, yeah, I reckon we'll win that as well. And then Everton away. Now, you know what happened last time? We got robbed. So, not in our luck. Touch wood, it doesn't. It will happen again. In December, we got... Now, this is a pretty tough run. Not really well, sort of the teams, but it's more how many games we have. Like, we have... How many games? 6 games in this month. Like, it's crazy. So, we've got Wolves away. Now, that's a tough place to go, but I think we can dig deep and get the victory like we did last time. Obviously, that was my first YouTube live stream. Aston Villa at home. Now, that's going to be tough, but I think we can beat them. It depends what all these teams do as well. Like, Villa could look good next season, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, they've got in Buendia as well from Norwich. He's a very good player. And then we got Newcastle at home. Now, need to try and get revenge from that draw that we got. I know it wasn't a loss, but the way we played it felt like a loss, you know what I mean? Tottenham away. Now, we tend to do well against Tottenham, so I think we can beat them. Leeds at home, I think we can beat them. And then Leicester away, that'll be tough. Yeah, that might be a draw or something, I reckon. And then January, we've only got 3 games, you know what I mean? Like, we had 6 and now we've got 3. Chelsea away, that'll be tough. Brentford at home, that's going to be very good. Especially for my cousin, if he can go to it. That'll be crazy for him. And then we got Palace away. Obviously, you remember last time we won 7-0. It was a madness. But in February, we got 4 games. We got Leicester at home. Now, I think that's a win. Yeah, that's a win. Burnley away, I think that'll be a win. Norwich at home, I think that'll be a win. Arsenal away. I mean, we beat them away when we last played them, but I don't know. Might be a draw or something. And then in March, we got 3 games. We got West Ham at home. I think we'll beat them, but it'll be very, very tight game. Brighton away. I think we will. I don't know, actually. Remember last time we kind of got robbed. 1-1 or something. Well, that was the game they said Salah was offside when he wasn't, because their player that was furthest away from him was in line with him, but you know. And then we got Man United at home. I think we'll get a 1-0 victory or something. And in April, we've got 5 games. We've got Watford at home. I hope we slap them up like we always do at Anfield. City away, that'll be tough. Them games are usually a draw at their ground. Aston Villa away, that'll be tough as well. But I think we'll get a goal, not a goal, sorry, a win by maybe a goal or something. We need to sort of get revenge, because last time there it was peak. You know what I mean? Like, we played them at Anfield and beat them 2-1, but last time it was peak. And then we got Everton at home. Now we need to beat them at home. Simple as that. Newcastle away. That'll be a pretty tough place to go. So maybe a draw. Tottenham at home, I think we'll beat them maybe 3-1, 2-1, something like that. Southampton away, that's a pretty tough place to go. I'll say draw. Wolves at home, that's our last game of the season. I'll say we'll win that. But it also depends what all these clubs do in the summer. You know what I mean? Like, what I would do if I was Liverpool, I would get a backup right back, because obviously we don't know how long Trent's going to be out for. I don't think Nico Williams is good enough, if I'm being honest, for a backup. I think we need to get an out-and-out striker. Even if we keep Firmino, get rid of someone like Origi. But it don't look like it now, because this deal thing Origi's went with, it's to do with Liverpool as a place, I think, or something like that. But we need to get an out-and-out striker that can score goals pretty much consistently. Because Firmino, I've said it before, technically he is one of the best players I've seen on the ball. Probably, like, I don't know, maybe in the Premier League. Not ever, but just like with the players that are there now. And, you know, he doesn't really score like how we need him to. You know what I mean? Like, we need to get an out-and-out shot. I'm not saying Mbappe, Haaland, like, I'd love to have them, but there'll be so much. Like, we just need someone who can provide stuff, you know what I mean? Score goals, because, you know, next season, apparently, we're not going to have Salah for a bit. I believe it's in January. Mate, I think it's even pre-season. Same with Mane. They're doing something for their countries. I don't get why they're not doing them now when the Euros are on. It doesn't make sense to me, but, you know, and Jota, he won't be able to do it all by himself, you know what I mean? Like, and, yeah, man. Another position I feel we need to get is a replacement for Wijnaldum. Now, people are saying Curtis Jones, we could just put him in. Yes, I wouldn't mind that, but I feel we need someone who's got the consistency. Like, Curtis Jones has consistency, don't get me wrong, but he is still young, you know what I mean? And Ox, not reliable. Keita, not reliable. Milner's getting old. Henderson gets injured every now and then. So we need to get someone. I've seen loads of different players, but certain ones, they play in these dead leagues. You know what I mean? Like, yes, they could prove it in the Premier League, but I don't know. I'd rather see someone that we get a link with, like likes of Tielemans. Obviously, that will be quite a hard transfer to get. Like, obviously, I think he would come to us, but it's just one of them things where Leicester would want to keep hold of him, and I think they would try their hardest to keep hold of him. So, you know, but that's what I'd do in the transfer window if I was Liverpool. So, yeah, people. So, people, the next topic I'm going to talk about is the Euro games yesterday. Like I said, I would today, on yesterday's video. Now, Portugal getting a 3-0 win against Hungary. Now, for me, Portugal, from what I saw, were not great in the first half. Um, they had chances, but they wasn't it wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? Hungary actually got the first goal, but it was offside. Pretty clear that it was offside. Good finish though. But yeah, it was offside. And then Portugal just switched on in the second half. I didn't realise Hungary had the old Liverpool keeper that plays for Leipzig, Galachi or whatever his name is. He's a pretty good keeper. But yeah, Ronaldo having a great time in that second half, getting 2 goals, great penalty, and a great goal round the keeper. Who scored the other Portugal goal? Can't quite remember, but there was a time in the first half also actually where Jota should have passed it to Ronaldo and he didn't. He went for the shot, but Ronaldo was in space, so that could have been a chance early on. But I was close on that prediction. Obviously, I said it would be 3-1, but if that Hungary goal weren't offside and he timed the pass just before, it could have maybe been 3-1. But yeah, and then on to the game that most people around the world and Europe would have wanted to see. France-Germany. France getting the 1-0 win. Matt Hummel's own goal. Now, that is not a great own goal, you know what I mean? It's not one that you want to see too many times. The ball's been drilled across and it's hit Hummel's, I believe, off his knee and like roof of the net. Neuer had no chance, you know what I mean? The power it was coming out as well. It was good to see Pavard okay though. I believe he was actually knocked out for a couple of seconds and then he was up. Or not even seconds, it was a couple of minutes. But good to see him back up. But Germany were quite unlucky, if I'm being totally honest. They were the better team in the second half. The first half, France seemed to be the better team. But Germany had chances, but they just, I don't know. Lloris was pretty good, if I'm being honest, claiming the ball and, you know, he done some decent saves. He would have probably got my man of the match, if I'm being honest. But, you know, people are still underestimating Germany, I feel. And I don't know, the way Portugal played, it looks like you can come at them. You know what I mean? Like, their attack is insane. But no Cancelo as well, he was injured. But I feel they are a team you can come at. So, yeah, man. And then another bit of news. Arnautovic has been banned for Austria's next Euro game after insulting a player. Now, I saw this when he scored against North Macedonia. He celebrated, but he was looking at, I believe it's Alioski, the Leeds player, and was saying stuff to him. Alaba tried to calm him down. I believe Alaba slapped him round the face. Like that's how much he wanted him to calm down. Even though if you slap someone round the face, surely that's going to make him more annoyed. But I think he done it to try and say, keep your cool, man. Wake up, basically. Keep your cool. Like, we're winning. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he's going to be banned for the next game. I believe they've got Netherlands in the next game, which that's going to be a tough game for them, I feel. But then again, you can come at Netherlands' defence, and that was proved the other day. But yeah, people, I'm going to move on to predictions for today's Euros games. Right, I'm not going to lie, one of the games is going on now, Finland-Russia. Now, Finland scored, but I believe a great goal, but the player was offside. The ball was crossed in. Great header, but the player was offside. So it's 0-0. Now, my score prediction for this, I'm going to say... I'm going to say 2-1 Russia. I think they will get the win. Yeah, I'll say 2-1 Russia. And then the other games today is Turkey versus Wales. Now, I feel that's going to be a 1-1 draw. I'll say that straight up. And then the game later is Italy-Switzerland. Now, if Italy play how they did the other day, then I think it's going to be something like 3-1 Italy. So yeah, they are my score predictions, people, and you know the Euro games yesterday and the news that's come out about Arnautovic. So yeah. So people, the last topic I'm going to talk about going off of football, boxing related, is Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder had their press conference yesterday. Now, from what I saw, Tyson Fury was just saying, well, no, I'll start off with what Wilder was saying. He was basically saying what he said in the previous press conferences, or basically saying he's just saying a load of crap, you know what I mean? Like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm going to do that, I'm going to... No, you didn't do it the previous 2 times, right? But, and Tyson Fury just responded basically saying, I've heard it all before, but they had a stare down and it was insane. It was like 5 minutes. I believe it's the longest stare down in boxing history or something. Like, it was crazy. From what I could see, Wilder looked a bit shook. I'm not even going to lie. Fury was coming closer to him and he was just... Well, you couldn't really see him because he had his glasses on, so you couldn't actually see. And then he started taking them off. But you couldn't really see him for a couple of minutes, actually, if he was looking at Fury or I don't know. But everyone's like, oh, Wilder's bigger and all that. Like, he's got bigger. Like, he'll make up an excuse again when he loses. Like, obviously, I've said my prediction before. I think Fury will win. I think it'll be like last time. Might even be worse. But yeah, that's my prediction for that. I don't know if I'm going to watch it. Let alone do a watch along or something. I don't know yet. But another bit of news, actually. Joshua and Usyk. Obviously, they are fighting. But it will be at Tottenham Stadium. So that looks like the only title Tottenham will see lifted at their stadium. You know what I mean? But yeah, I might do a watch along for that because obviously that's in the UK, so that won't be late. So yeah, people, let me know if you want to see me do watch alongs for that. Let me know your predictions for the boxing fights coming up, and yeah, man, that is the end of the video. We're on 212 subs. So we went up 1 sub yesterday. Keep doing what you're doing, like I always say, liking, subscribing, sharing, all of that. I appreciate every single one of you that's subscribed and does all them things. Helps me out, helps my channel out. And yeah, people, we are growing. So yeah, I'm going to see you guys probably tomorrow when I do another video talking about the Euro results that happened today. Or yeah, something like that. So take care and peace.